Hello, YouTube. What is going on here? Um, so I am beginning my V0 build. I know no one's watching right now, so we're going to give it a few minutes. I am using my Mac. I do need to grab a power plug for it so it doesn't die. A little different angle. I thought try something a little bit different. Unfortunately, I do not have a dual camera option. What's up, Vince? So I'm building my V0. I really need a closer trash can. Skipped ahead a few steps, nothing major. Um, Different angle for the apartment. I know the lighting up top sucks. I'm trying to, I think I'll grab some filament and bring my laptop up a little bit, give myself a little more vertical space. Let's see how that works. And I have my iPad up as well, duplicating the Mac screen, kind of. I was hoping to have dual cameras. I don't know how my audio is, so let's go one spool higher. Just try to make these lights less of a problem. It's not going to help much, and it really doesn't matter for this because I've got a camera right here. Let me see if I wish it was faster to switch cameras, but it isn't. So we go here and some camera adjustments. So this might work pretty well. I thought about sharing my screen. It is a Hangout stream tonight. If you're in the video or if you're watching and you want to join, I'm not going to just drop the link. Well, maybe I can. I don't know. I'm not going to just drop the link, but if I know who you are, I can grab you on socials. I was not paying the $90 a month. Hey, Mrs. Leary, I am starting my build. If you guys are free, I'd love to have you in. I was hoping for dual cameras, but because of StreamYard changing their plan, I can either choose this one or this one. Obviously, we want to watch the build. A little bit different angle tonight, so it's just easier. I'm doing okay as best as I can, Jeremy. Today's been rough. Having work during the day has definitely helped, which is saying a lot because I really don't enjoy my job most of the time, but it gives me something to do. I'm still printing parts for the V0. Ended up having this printer do a skip step in the middle of a production print for positrons, and I just don't have the patience to deal with it. So I will deal with it tomorrow if time allows. But yeah, I did video chat with her today, so 11 more days and counting. I'm a little nervous about the amount of mod that I'm doing to this printer right off the bat. I really should grab a hat though. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna be on camera. I'm doing belted Z. I'm doing mini fridge door. I'm doing possibly a side swipe probe. I'm doing a dragon burner with an orbiter. There was a couple more. I'm gonna do a single fan Nevermore, the like modded singles. I've got that printing on the XL in polycarbonate carbon fiber. Same with the gear for the thing. I don't know how my audio is. If it's good, great. Let me know. I'm using my earbud, not my big mic. I can switch to the big mic if this audio is really crappy. I don't know. So you let me know. But yeah, polycarbonate carbon fiber. The PPSCF was not behaving in this printer. It's fragile enough. You look at it wrong, it breaks. So I do wish I had a bigger workspace. Someday I'll get a bigger toolbox and maybe find a house. So again, please let me know about my audio quality. If you want to hang out, either let me know in chat or shoot me a message on one of the many social medias, and let me know you did. So yeah, so again, let me know how the audio is. I'm going to start working on the build. Perfect. Thank you, Vince. I'm sorry we didn't get to chat so much at 3D Printopia. As always, these events just fly by. Um, hot tip for anyone building a printer or streaming a lot: get yourself one of those kitchen foam mats. I've built plenty of printers where my legs want to kill me after 10 hours. So, yeah, we're just going to keep going. And we're going to start this now. I know no one's really fully watching, but I do wish I could do the secondary camera. So, all right. Mountain Dew out of the way so we don't get sued. Yeah, the foam mats are great. So there's the setup. Some filament on that so I can. This is the Stream Mac. Normally I have my PC. It'll work just fine for us. I've got a light right here giving me that, and my iPad doing, which I might change this. It's currently sharing video, but I think I might change that. How do I get rid? I disconnect. Yeah, and I'll just go to the physical. Well, colon face ID. There you go. The actual Voron thing, and that way I can scroll with my finger instead of that, and then you guys can still kind of see kind of on it and guide me along as you feel like it. So, any hot tips right off the bat? I do have the billion freaking M3 nut things that they give you. These little annoying things. Manual, and it's downloading. So, I mean, I'm realizing this is a tiny printer, but not so tiny. I do need to grab some tools. So do 2.0, 1.5. I'm sure there's more that I'm gonna need, but we'll start with that. Open, open, out, open and downloads. No. Yeah, that's funny. Okay, so this is a 12.9 Pro. I bought this thing 4 or 5 years ago, maybe longer. I do like the larger screens, when I take lunch at work, um, things like that. The hardware is going to be the fun part. Obviously, we've got LDO with their hardware. I would pay extra money if they would bin them, kind of like DFH does with their kits and stuff like that. I do know I need to make sure I plan for heat inserts, which I can do right here on stream. Good old LDO 1.5mm driver. I have 4 of these now. I couldn't send the one that Zachary won at 3D Printopia back with him. But realistically, there's not many tools I need. This, again, the printer is tiny. I know no one's really watching, but yeah. So I've got a little side table here to the left right here, giving me a little more workspace. VHB tape. I'm sure I'm going to need that later. And hardware and feet. Toss that away and drop some magnets. Gotta love magnets, right? Nice thing is, I'm 90% sure these are Fabrico rails for the 4 other rails, and then the X rail is the genuine high one. I know I've got to clean that. Probably not to happen tonight, but I need to get it cleaned up and re-greased. So, look, hardware. Yay. Oh, look, heat certs. Add that to my heat cert bag, wherever the hell it is. I tend to like the black heat inserts a lot more. Just they look better, and even though you don't see half of them. Now to organize some hardware. Yay! Move that guy kind of off to the side. Okay, this is fun. I need to at least put some of the crappy music in that. It was a little for me. One of these decades, until someone wants to join. One of these decades, I'll have people help me figure out music. I'm too lazy. Like, ooh, the M3 slided nuts. These things are tiny. Wow. Don't drop any of those. Sheesh. Plenty of extra hardware. I do have a good pile of extra M2s somewhere if I need them. So M2x6 being, I'm assuming, the primary screw, like everyone's favorite M3x8. So, yeah, this is going to be interesting. I'm trying to figure it out. Ah. Okay. So, lighting. Be an issue. I don't have enough space. I need more space. Someone buy me a house. 8 and 3x6. Yeah, I put the rails to the side. And so it begins. Yes, Thunderkeys. Again, if you want to join, feel free to shoot me a message on here, and I will drop you a link somewhere. And I definitely don't have enough space, as I'm going to continuously repeat. What else do I do? I don't like to just sit and chat, talk to chat. Normally, I don't stream builds for this reason, just because it's not as fun for me to just converse with chat versus converse directly with people. So, hey, happy FG. I need to apologize to you. I didn't realize you were at 3D Printopia until I got home. So I'm sorry if we didn't interact. If we did, I'm sorry for not remembering you. Like to join, let me know. The little itty bitty T-nuts. I know these. Those there. M3x50. Yeah, we got a pile of those somewhere. Shim washers. 2x10 self-tappings. We know those well. 2x6 FHCS. And that's with our world. And 2.5x6 VHS. I know those well from the Positron builds. And M3 Nylox. Okay. And Loctite. Where's my Loctite? I Loctite. Say, hey Shane, if you want to join, I'll drop you a link. Yeah, best type of Loctite. Loctite stick. Except for when you're dipping screws, it kind of looks like shit. So yeah, I'll drop you a link, Shane. If you're busy, you're busy. I get it, but I'll drop it to you here shortly. This will be interesting. So right off the bat, into the LDO C-nut bars, bar whatever things, and M2x6. Here we go. Sorry for the sniffles. You know, it's been running. I need one of these. Yeah, little screws. How to count little screws? You don't. You just take what you need, right? 5. Ugh. This will probably be a long stream until something starts hurting or I get tired, but we'll see. Of course, we'll have my real liner tools out of my box of. Like LDO does these nut bars. That's quite nice. Here's the problem with the amount of parts the V0 has. Yeah. Yeah, at least found one of the two things I need right up. Rail liner number 1. Autographs for noise as I dig through billion and a half parts. If I had any sense of organization, I'm gonna mute my side while I look. Oh, Shane's here. Hey, dude.
Oh, how goes it?
No, not too bad. Let's do that. That's better. Just starting my build. Ain't nothing better to do, and kind of dawdling around all day. Don't know how loud it is. Me digging through stuff. If it's loud, I'll mute.
Yeah, it sounds like the microphone's like a little bit further away from you.
Yeah, it's in my ear.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So, but can you are you hearing the me moving parts around?
Not really.
Okay.
Yeah, should be good there.
Yeah, big old box of parts
Nice.
and more still printing. So got mods upon mods upon mods. Because why would I build anything stock? I don't think they're. The only stock printer I've had was the Positron for like a day, but everything else gets modded. So if you're not modding, you're just not printing, right?
Yep.
Yes, it does smell. The liquid does smell weird. It's Loctite. You get used to it after however many printed builds. So, you know.
The liquid Loctite, it actually for some reason tastes good. I don't know.
That's probably not a good thing.
Yeah.
You know, not a good idea.
It tastes good and it burns your eyes. So if take with that with what you will.
Right. No, I get that. So, as usual, I don't normally do my build streams, but thought instead of just sitting here listening to a movie or something while I build, bring the community in and.
I was in the HughForge Discord, and the one Steve was like, "Oh, Raycor is streaming." I'm like, "Oh, is he?"
Oh yeah, good. Yeah,
there's only a couple of people streaming tonight, I guess. So
yeah, Dan was streaming, but he doesn't do Hangouts anymore. I don't think so.
No, he really doesn't. Also, I missed that. I missed the email coming in for that.
For what?
If Dan was streaming, I usually get the email saying that he's streaming.
Nice. Yeah, I get the YouTube notification and
yeah,
keep on rolling. But unfortunately, I love Dan. But he needs to get back to bringing people in.
Yeah.
Into his stuff, but you know, Dan will be Dan, and that's all we do. So. This will be the smallest printer I've ever built with the most amount of hardware and printed parts, I'm sure. You know. What are you showing? Let's see. Hold on, let me
take
a drop.
These are monogrammed can koozies for girlfriend's brothers. Got married, so
nice.
Give them a thing with their monogrammed L on it, and hopefully they'll like it.
Right? Pretty cool.
Yeah. I gotta do a little more touch up on it. Once it completely dries, I gotta go through it again and do that. But
right. The issue here is they don't tell you. Oh, positioning. There it is. Okay, so now my set of calipers. Nero, yep, Nero streaming. Hesley's streaming, but everyone likes to stream, especially when no one's around. 33 millimeters from the extrusion edge. Okay. I like how it's a different extrusion for this specific build they show in the thing.
Yeah, and that person was probably that told me that Justin was streaming. There's probably some stuff that he doesn't go and watch, so not everybody watches Nero. Or
that's fine.
Is he the Canuck creator now, or is he still Nero?
He's working on moving to Canuck Creator.
Okay.
You know, but
I
it
don't.
takes time.
I don't keep up on that stuff all the
You
time.
know,
So.
I've only changed my brand once from 1999 T to Breakor. That's why I still have my name in the side, you know.
Mm.
That way, I probably could take it off, but it really doesn't matter. Especially for streams I just randomly hop into.
And people are like, who the hell is this guy?
Yeah, it's going to be hard to call him that. Everyone knows him as Nero.
Yeah.
And he knows that, but he wants to change it. So,
I was talking about
once
you, like you popping into a
Oh,
stream and like, who the hell?
right. Yeah. Digging through the box of parts. Yeah, I'm doing a crap ton of mods for this thing. More than I probably should, but you know, that's building a printer, especially for me. Why not? Why make it easy? Why not use 16 different GitHubs to build a printer?
Yeah. Here's a printer.
Hold on. Oh yeah, you were showing that the other night.
Yeah.
Or at least the base plate of it.
Yeah, this guy's done.
Nice.
Got them all torn apart. Got all the parts that work on the other machine. Now I just got to find someone to take it off my hands.
Yeah. I mean, store it, bring it to Rocky Mountain, and you know, ship it to Rocky Mountain.
Honestly, I kind of hope that it's gone well before Rocky Mountain.
Yeah, I got you there. There's my. I don't know why you want to change your name. What's so well known? Yeah, I get that, but you know, people are gonna do what people are gonna do. No stoppers at this end. I'll leave my stoppers on. That one. Is that tapped? Oh, what the hell? Hold on. The heck? Oh, I see. So the thing with this guide is when you need a loaded nut, you have to assume it based off the diagram.
Oh.
It's not there. That's the one thing with, as much as I love my Vorons, that's the one thing that drives me nuts. You know. So now I have to, I think, load this. Don't know. So, okay, because there's a hole here. Huh. Lee Marie, Mrs. Lee Marie, I don't know if you know, but on this extrusion, there's a, oh, sorry, let me change back. I'm not used to having a camera. There's a hole there, which goes all the way through, but then gets blocked by one of those blind, weird thingamajigs. So, not exactly sure what that's meant for, but I just don't want to go backwards and forwards and backwards and forwards. Yeah, people will change their names, and that's their prerogative. But you know, like known at this, and I have no intention of changing it unless I absolutely have to. You know, I only have 4 of those apparently. That's okay. That's some metal sounding metal.
Ah, sorry, I had my microphone muted for a second there.
It's all good. We only have 3 people watching. I didn't tweet that I was streaming. I don't want to tweet. I'm just like, you know, we'll stream. It'll come naturally if it does. If it doesn't, people have a life. How dare people have a life on a Saturday night?
Yeah, I'm actually surprised that nobody's not as many people are in like the Discords and.
Yeah, it's been quiet lately in the Discords, I think. I hopped into the Hideout Discord for about 45 minutes earlier, and no one appeared. So not going to sit in a Discord that long without anyone there unless I'm completely just not paying attention.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm probably gonna end up destroying this IAC plug before I can get it out of here.
Right.
Well, I just clicked right back in.
What are you guys up to, Lemur E3D? You guys just hanging, watching stuff, or in the garage fixing stuff? Come on. Line up.
Who's a good nut?
Huh?
Who's a good nut? Line up.
Right. Yeah. Vegging. Yeah. Ah. Friendfest. Nice. Yeah. I vegged. I tried to take a nap. Couldn't get comfortable. Got too warm. So tomorrow I'm gonna go have lunch with a friend and hang out for a bit. And I gotta work Monday through Saturday, so there will be a Wednesday night stream as long as I'm not exhausted. Maybe even more. We'll see. Well, with this build, there's probably gonna be. I don't want to step on other people's streams either, but it doesn't matter either way. I can do this on other streams. I can do this on mine. Does not matter. These rails are so small. Itty bitty living space.
Nice reference.
Right? It's amazing. I should have waited and just done a salad fork 180, but I'll do one when it comes out. Money from the dragster win. I haven't Vector 3D. More stuff to print? Are you kidding me? Vector 3D V0J. I'm looking. I don't see it. New. Oh, thank you. Adam V3D. Assembly jigs.
There we go.
That means I have to print more stuff. Is that what you're telling me? Because that that does not. I don't. That's just gonna slow me down.
Yeah, it looks like he's talking about jigs.
Yeah, I see that.
And he says they're quick prints.
Yeah, of course, all my printers except one are. Well, if I knew them in PLA, I can run them. Try to pull your link. Why is this misbehaving? You put it in Twitch. I have two positrons. 3D.
Well, they're probably gonna be small prints, so they'd fit on there.
Yeah, they're not set up. They're kind of just sitting there. Repositories. What the hell? V3D V0. V0. And assembly jigs. Else. Interesting. That's kind of awesome. I have if I can print them in PLA, I'll just run them on my MK4. That can spin up pretty quickly. But if I need to run anything else, well, I could do it in Petsy if I can find a roll. Oh, that's my back. Hey, off access. Drop you a link if you want it. I hung out on your stream last night for a short whale. So nice thing is I got a pair of calipers. So most of those jigs, M3x8 B8. Yeah. I like my calipers.
So did you see that there's MK4s that are US built now?
Yep, I was actually at Printed Solid and I saw the boxes that actually say assembled in USA, not manufactured, just assembled. So what's happening is Bruce is just sending them a pallet of kits and printed parts and all that.
Yeah.
So they're not to that point where they can produce in the US fully, which is fine. That's completely understandable. But nope, they actually had just gotten the boxes in like the day before 3D Printopia, and they've got the whole Prusa set up. It's really cool. Yeah, that's their world now. Is really Prusa. They're going to stay with the Jesse filament, and I don't know all the deets. That's not for me to know. So, yay! I've got tiny ass rails.
I'm surprised they haven't set up a line for Prushiment over on this side.
They do.
Oh, they do? Okay.
They do. Not allowed to take pictures of it. You can just say that it exists. For now. Come on. There you go. All right. Now I need B extrusions. So the frustrating thing with the B extrusions, I was looking at the extrusion papers. The A extrusions, and I know this is hard to see, have tapped and holes on the end. The A extrusions don't. Went through all of my 200 millimeter extrusions that should look right. Every single one has a tapped hole. So I'm just going to pick two.
Yeah. I think that's an LDO thing because I think it was just easier to tap them all instead of trying to figure out if they have. So I think that was the only differences.
Yep. So I can tell you that Prusa did send their engineers to Printed Solid to train and tap. They have the same safety stuff. If you've ever seen the Prusa videos, they have all the same stuff. Yes, I do have the access holes. That's why I have these all marked. These, like, even the ones with the rails have the access hole on the back, which is very odd. Whatever. Preload and 3 nuts. So now I know the rule with this because to add anything you have to take it apart since there's no roll-ins.
Yeah.
Extra M3 nuts things into every potential thing you can think of.
Yeah, the rail core is like that, so I got stuff jangling around in that printer.
Yeah, these won't jangle, but I also don't want to have so many.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because that it uses just the M3 nut for everything. Right. It doesn't use the. Okay. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with that thing.
Right. Yeah. Bring it to Murph next year and get rid of it.
Mm-hmm.
Give it back to who the hell makes them?
Project R3D.
Yeah, get back to them.
Even though like half of they replaced like half the parts, it seemed like.
Yeah, sounds about right. Okay, they only do industrial anymore anyway, so
yeah,
they've kind of cut down their.
Yeah, it sounded like there was a little bit of fall, drama or whatever with the railcar team. So
didn't know much about it, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't know much about it. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
It was just one of those things. It's like, okay, I don't care, drama. I'm gonna go deal with something else.
Right. I think this camera angle should be fine. I could, if I really wanted to, go into the highlighted slot. What? Why don't they give me a highlighted slot? Between the ones affixed. So, okay, Z-Stepper. That's interesting, but I'm going to put him in there anyway because I'm doing the belted Z mod for this. I guarantee I'm going to have to take this frame apart and back together like a billion times in its life to add everything. You know. That's magnetically there. Okay. I think that should be good. I don't know. It's so confusing. I've been holding off for a long time on a V0. Good project, small enough, and complicated enough to keep me busy. You know.
Yeah, it's one of those printers I kind of want to do one, but
yeah. Do a salad fork 180 when Fabrico drops them at the end of the year. I mean, I love the idea of this printer. Yeah.
The one thing that would be nice about it is some of the parts that I want to print. You know, like having the large printer do ABS parts is really nice.
I know,
but
you have to heat up the whole printer. And
yada,
yada, yada.
If you're doing a couple small parts, like I've run into it enough times where it's like, okay, I kind of wish the feature creep was still working because that's like the perfect size.
Yeah.
For heating up for a bunch of small parts.
Right. Go take an ab. I leave. My back's starting to hurt from standing, which does not surprise me. Stand all day at work, so I will step away for just about 30 seconds here. I have a headset in, so everyone will be able to hear me walk around my apartment.
So we can't talk shit about you while you're gone.
Nope. Oh, there's my kitten, fluffy boy. He's sleeping in his spot. Happy sleepy boy.
Yeah, so here's a random cat toy for you.
What? Let's take a look.
I'm not showing anything. So this morning I heard the cat running around in the bathroom. I'm like, okay, well that's weird. Didn't really think anything of it. I went in there this morning to sneeze. I had to sneeze and blow my nose and everything, allergy stuff. And I step on something white. I'm like, oh no. That's a sponge that I had, a sponge with the scrubby pad on it.
Yeah.
I had one of those in the shower up on the like one of the higher shelves in the shower.
Right.
The cat was playing with it.
Nice.
It's like
texture.
A wet sponge.
It's the texture. They like textures.
Yeah.
Well, it is. Oh, there's more people over here on YouTube. Nice. I'll take it. This is why I multi-stream, so I get love from both sides. But I will never be a partner on YouTube because I can't commit to that level of streaming requirements. So, which is where I make at least a couple bucks to help with the StreamYard cost. But I'm definitely paying for it. Everyone gets to see things in 1080p. Woo! Come on. You. Cool. I am on Twitch as well. Breakhorse 3D_Justin. I'm not even watching the Twitch manager. So I'm just doing this. Yeah, but I'm doing both. Twitch allowed it, a year ago they started allowing multi-streaming. And for us small guys, I really don't care. All right. Orientation and assembly. We're starting assembly. We're making things happen. I can try to relocate the camera higher above. It should try.
That's fine. We can see what's going on.
M3x6 VHS interviews.
So I made the my main desktop here. I made the journey over to Linux.
Nice. I don't think I could ever do that because I just don't have patience or something like
that. Yeah. DayZ, a game that I play, runs perfectly fine on it. Nice. Another game I play is Ground Branch. It actually runs better in Linux than it does on Windows.
right?
Tell me how that works.
No, Windows is more demanding for just about everything.
Yeah, I don't know.
Both running now. Well, thanks, Thunder Keys. Appreciate you bouncing between them.
On my
You're close,
laptop, I've been yeah. On my laptop, I've been running it, and with like Final Fantasy 14 runs
right?
perfectly. Uh, Final Fantasy 7 remake that runs good.
Nice.
So like AAA games are or stuff that I would consider AAA, like the remake,
Mhm.
runs really good.
All right. So we loaded the additional nuts between the ones. They'll be attached to use the Z stepper mount, which may or may not actually get used. Right. Now the fun part. Mounting. Read the next 4 pages. We're continuing. All right. So we got our frame. 2 M3 nuts in that location. Loosely tighten the screws between the access holes. Blah, blah, blah. Don't need to preload into Z because I'm not doing Bowden. But okay, additional 2. Okay, so 3 on the back of each thing. No, that's freaking frustrating. So many preloads. I think I'm actually going to load 5, just because I can't. You can always print more of these insert things tomorrow. Don't be like me and print on page 53. Yeah, right. And that's the thing. I'm slow. Normally, I'm bad about this with printer builds, where I just build, and have to go back 16 steps, like I did when I did the build printer. Oh God, 1 step forward, 4 steps back every single time. It was horrible, absolutely horrible. And I'm not good at following directions because I'm impatient and I want to get this done. But
And also, instructions could be like completely unclear, like or half baked.
Yeah, or half baked.
It seems like if I pick up a new printer project and it's always like you get to the wiring stage and there's absolutely no wiring guides at all. And then there's configuration guides that are detailed really well, and it's like well, I need a wire.
Right.
And you're pretty much wiring it based off of the configuration guide, because like, oh, that's Z stepper 1, Z stepper 2, Z stepper 3.
Yeah. I'm sure I'll have to take something apart and preload more nuts because I know I've got the belted Z, I've got RGB panels, I've got. Why do I do this to myself? Why don't I just build it stock and then mod it? I could. I'm not going to. I could.
So you didn't go through and like print out all of the guides for it and then insert the pages for
well, I have it on my iPad. I'm not going to print 500 pages worth of shit.
No.
No, it's most of it's GitHub's. The problem with a few of them is they just scratch the shit out of the fucking back rail. It's okay. No, some of them like the Z belted Z does not have actual instructions. It just has pictures of the total assembly. So, it'll be cool. Belted Z is going to be great for this. It's allow me to Z hop more fast, and not like it matters, but it matters.
Yeah. I mean, on the enders and stuff, it really makes the prints come out a lot better. It's kind of weird.
And it makes it mine instead of just some random V0, right? My AC running. I do have my fan blowing in the room. It's just a little warm. All right, so we've got these guys. Okay. So
You just assemble something backwards.
I think I used the wrong. I grabbed the right extrusion, but I think I had a feeling I'd do that. B extrusion. I think I used the wrong. Yep, I think I did. Hold on. Really,
Oh,
you box. Yep, I did. Yay! Get to redo the linear rail extrusions. Good job, me. Forward and
oh.
backward 17 times.
Well, what you could do is you could just put bottom end to end and just slide them all onto the.
No, I don't care about these little guys. It's the rails I have to redo. Hey, Darthgo. Yeah, I'll just do it again.
Well, you should be able to just slide it off the one rail because they're the T-nuts. Just
Oh
loosen
yeah,
it up and then slide it off. That would,
realign it.
then you
Yeah,
just do the end thing.
right. Problem is, I don't remember which extrusion this is, but I will figure it out later. Two. I had a feeling that was going to be my first mistake. That's at least easier. I think these are a different extrusion. I don't remember. I'm going to set them out of the way. Oh, what's up, back, Alan? What's deciding to itch right now? Pull this guy off. My rail aligners. I'm releasing them Wednesday, whether I have a video or not. I can tell you it's in May. You got plenty of time to figure out your trip, and yeah, I know everyone wants the dates. I probably should have released early. I'll do it earlier next year, but I was trying to link it with a video this year to, add some suspense and some fun. I'll do it a little bit differently next time. Maybe I'll just announce like we did. My own fault. And I do understand why the organizers of Earth kind of stay out of the spotlight, as I have had plenty of people ask me things over the times, and I'm fine with it. I accept it as part of the job. Yeah, everyone wants to come this year. I keep getting more and more emails about people who want to sponsor, and like even at Earth, I had a few people asking. I'm like, just a heads up, there's a crap ton of companies interested in our event, and I could probably fill another hall and a half if I tried. And everyone's going to have to pay to get in, which is not the idea. So, you're writing a grant. Let me know how that works. I'm actually seriously interested, because that'd be cool.
Yeah, I
third
keep
year.
saying this, but I still gotta ask my buddy what
Yep.
what's up with the car ride out there.
Right.
That's
You got plenty of time.
yeah. It's gonna be one of those things where I gotta keep reminding myself to go do that.
Right.
That way I
Yep.
can make sure he gets it done.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. 10 people watching. Again, so if you're in chat, and I know who you are, and you want to join, drop me a message in chat here, and I will, if I have you on socials, I'll drop you a link. All right. I understand why you were saying these things, Thunder Keys, but I'm not stopping to wait for Prince. Just tighten up this end a little and yeah, kind of slide a little. Nice.
Yeah, I finally found a local makerspace.
Yeah.
And then I looked at how much to get a membership there.
Expensive.
$80 a month. I'm like, no, thank you.
Right. Yeah, I've got one 5 minutes away by car. Yeah, I'm not. I just don't have time in my days and nights, and maybe someday I'll be able to work part time and use a maker space, but I can just have my own if I have a house. Encourage people to access my basement or something, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much the thing. Is like, okay, I've got the tools. It would just be more of a nice place to go hang out and work on shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, no, I'm not spending that kind of money on that.
Right.
I'll just stay in the basement.
I do have really good 90-degree block things somewhere. I just need to get them out. Look, we have our first connected parts. Yay! That I need to add some more
Nice.
grease to. I need to find a paper towel because I don't have a small enough needle for the grease. Better. Nope, little more. I should actually print those and make them happen, but it'll be fun. And this will be, if I didn't have anything to do tomorrow, I probably could get close to done, but I'm sure that it's just fine. If I need a little more grease. That's good.
I actually got Monday off.
Nice. You have to work the next 6 days. Well, not Sunday, but I've got to working Monday through Saturday, so I can take the 3 days off after my wife gets back and spend some time with her. So that'll be nice, but it sucks having to work 6 days. What else am I doing?
Yeah.
Build a printer. Oh, 2. Lining this is the fun part, right? Loosely tight. How about just tight? There we go. We've got a H bar or an I bar. AC is still running. It is not. That's why this room's getting warm. Yeah. Wondering. All right. So now H extrusions are for these two. So I sticky noted them. I'm assuming these are for the side access holes. And these are not part of the final frame assembly? Really? Interesting. They're just meant to square everything up, right?
I don't know.
They're literally giving you stuff because they can. Love it. And then, wrong girl. On my squares. There we go. All right. My gorgeous, gorgeous squares. I get to use the small ones finally. Do I go really? I can go really small with this, huh? Might as well. You know, these are the good old Fowler, what, $120 squares. Guaranteed to be square.
Meanwhile, I think I've got the one hung low, $10 Amazon specials.
Yep. Well, I built enough printers. I'm like, why not have one good set for long-term use, you know?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Build on a square surface. Well, this is the flattest I have, so tighten the screws on the left extrusion first. Rotate.
Well, here's some relics.
What do you got? Hold on. Let me give me a second. Yeah, just a day or two.
Some Megas, Arduino Megas.
Jeez.
This one should have a blowhole in it.
You have a blowhole too.
Oh no, this is the one that was on fire.
Nice. I mean, I know what happens with that kind of.
Yeah, that kind of brown spot right next to the USB port.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 12-volt touched something that it shouldn't have.
Yep.
12-volt,
that happens.
5-volt are not compatible.
Nope.
I killed all of the drivers on that board.
Yep, I get that. I burned out a whole LED strips by putting the wrong voltage to them.
That's SKR Pro. I'm kind of starting to lean towards getting the Manta board for the rail core.
Go with an octopus. You get more everything.
Does that have the CM4 on board?
Not that I know of. I'm not a fan of those, honestly.
Yeah, well, that's the option I kind of want to go with.
Right.
Because of that.
Yeah.
Because I'll just simplify things. I don't want to.
Right. Can't blame you there.
Actually, what is this? Oh, this board you're talking about?
Yep.
Yeah. The board that I already have that I think that's what I was going to use on it.
I've got 2 Octopus Pros just sitting in boxes, waiting to be put into something.
Yeah, I think I got this on sale, so that's the only reason why I got
58
it.
millimeters and 90 degrees. So. Now understand why there's jigs. But it's okay. 58, not 57, you stupid brain. Knock, knock, who dare? Mitutoyo calipers. If I've realized as I build more and more, it's nice to have a good set of tools to rely on. You know,
Yeah.
that way you're not breaking stuff or missing something, or you know.
Eventually, I'll buy a nice pair of calipers.
Yep. I
Pair
blame
that
Zach for this.
pair that I have, they're starting to get a little loose in the hips. So
Hey, Patrick Kels. I forgot who you are. I'm sorry, I don't recognize your name. Right for that, I kind of wish I did. But how's it going? Welcome to the V0 build stream, where I've never built a V0. I've built 3 other Vorons, Positrons, XL. I've built plenty of printers over the years.
once you're done fiddling with the alignment there, you can switch back.
Thank you. I should really grab my Stream Deck and hook that up to this one, but that's just too much work for tonight.
Yeah, the interesting thing is like these Nyko ones that I haven't had that feeling of like wanting to hit them with a hammer. So
Yet.
yeah,
That's the key word, right?
yeah, it's one of those things where it's like the Harbor Freight ones, like when the batteries were dying, like it just was such a pain to work with.
Yep.
These, like, they actually, give you some feedback if the battery's dying. It's not just super janky.
Right. Those are not 90 degrees. Wow. It was really not? No, they are. We're good. Okay.
Yeah, the little skinny end going into the extrusion.
Yep.
Yeah.
Of course. How else do you do it, right?
How is every corner acute?
Right.
That's impossible.
We're talking about cute corners here. I mean, what else is it, right? So, 8 millimeters. This will be as close as I can get it without wanting to print jigs or get it perfect. So,
oh, where's the CAN bus stuff? Should probably get that into that box for when I go to do that.
right? Patrick Kels. I am sorry, I do not recognize your name right off the bat. I apologize. Okay.
Okay, that is all my Revo stuff. That's also a reason why I haven't done anything with the rail core, because I keep finding one part of the thing and then...
Right. I should pull up my Twitch. My Twitch. Activity line. Oh, creator dashboard. There we go. Stream manager.
And part of me kind of wants to do the toolhead board like what's on the or toolhead like what's on the Voron.
Yeah.
Take the micro Swiss off.
Nice.
Even though the micro Swiss is like perfect for that one, I have to kind of redo the belt design on that to get it a little bit better in alignment, or give it some like adjustment so I can align it better.
That'd be good.
I'm doing this because killed a couple. I think I killed a driver on one of the Z steppers.
Nice.
Yeah, not really.
You managed that.
The cables come off the stepper motors really easy.
Gotcha.
And I probably bumped it while it was doing something, and I think that's how the driver died.
Makes sense.
So the steppers are coming off. I think I've got all the stuff for the the couplers for the Z motors. So
Nice.
So I'm gonna probably use the Z motors from the extra LDO kit that I have.
Nice. Yeah, I've got so many motors here. I'm gonna build some other printers.
Yeah,
All right, now the fun part.
I got a 2.4 motor kit here.
You can attach the Kirigami now and skip to page 47.
Oh dang! I thought these were all with attached cables on these LDO motors.
Yeah.
But they're not. They're the ones with the connector. They're
Yeah.
They're not wired in.
Interesting. All right. I do like that they match the color of the Kirigami to the frame. There no Una 5? What are you talking about? Unless anyone knows what that means. Oh, I see. That's who it was, I think. So, okay. Okay, probably attach it this way.
The AB motors, though, are 0.9 steppers.
There a trick to this, anyone? Kirigami? Oh, you can find files that are specific to the Kirigami. Oh, God. For the other computer, so I actually don't. Oh no, I don't have everything printed for this. I don't think. Welcome to my first hurdle of this, because I don't need the front mount, but seven. Oh, way past 47 here. Hello. There's 47. Okay. So they don't give me a good picture. Oh yeah, you pull up the belted Z thing on my other computer. Come on. There you go. No, it still mounts like it should, and it looks like it does mount upside down. So I just need to figure out what screws. Yeah. Oh yeah. Trying to figure out which screws that are used. They don't actually. Oh God. Hold on. I gotta pull up the Kirigami. Kirigami. Installation guide. Of course, there's an installation guide. Deal with that because I'm gonna figure out the cable chain. Oh. Installation during a V0 build. There's no guide.
There's got to be a guide because it's
And the lead screw nut, I don't need thunder keys. If I'm doing belted Z, it's actually going to be not this guy. That might actually still be on the printer as well. That might still be producing, but yep, it is. It's the file holds the frame together. I mean, it's not a big deal for this, you know. I get it. I'm just trying to figure out which screws for this. Oh, I bet it comes with screws in the M3x6. I'm assuming. Nope, M2x4. It's got to be. Yeah, it is a different part for belted. More heat sets. What a surprise! Hex nuts. These are too big, so those are M3x6. These are what I need. Okay. 8 of these. These are so small. Yep. This is the fun part. Need to. I have to do it right now, or can I do it later? Because the cable chain mount. Oh. Then why? There's no directions from LDO on this. Literally. Well, okay, there is. Okay. I've got to find my cable chain mount. Build plate, biblical. That's the one. That's where it is. Oh. You linked the guide. I'm in the. Oh, I see. Yeah. I will pull that up on my other one here in just a sec. I'm just seeing if my Z chain's in this one or where the hell it is. Okay. Yeah.
Wait, there it is.
There we are. Okay. So, and I'm gonna have to heat set stuff, but I need to find my cable chain. Brain. Tool head motion. That's probably what it's in. No? Really? You bastards. What I get? I need more space. I'm gonna say it again and again and again. Maybe if I wasn't building printers, I could afford a house.
Well, you said it.
I did. I'm probably not wrong. Don't tell my wife. He's asleep right now anyway. Oh, in the bed box? In the build plate box? Yay! Thank you. That gold plate is so small.
It also doesn't help the state you live in. The housing market's a little
Sucks.
What?
Sucks.
Yeah. I was gonna say a little whack.
Just here, dummy. This. Printed part. Yep, I'm sure. They're probably printed. What they look like is a whole different story.
It was probably that one part you printed at 3 a.m. because you couldn't sleep.
Oh, probably.
Pulled it off the printer.
Probably. Cut the lid off this box so it's not so cumbersome.
Absolutely no recollection of what it looked like.
Yeah, I mean, I can always go pull up the files because I use the LDO pre-made file, so I wasn't missing something.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is I don't know which color I printed it in. Like, maybe. No. Oh, okay. Now I have an idea. I'm figuring it out. One step at a time. I have the files. They came with the LDO thing. But I think it's this. With heat inserts, I guarantee it's freaking heat inserts. Again. And parts guide for the V0.2. Breakout mount, stealth bed front and diffuser. And from the original Kirigami repository. Yeah, I have the belted. Oh, there's a separate. Well, that's what's printing on the. Okay, hold on. Let me pull up my Twitch. Hold on. Read. I'm not logged into Twitch on my tablet, so gotta figure it out. Audio. Okay. Thunderkeys, can you drop that link one more time for me? I mean, I printed all the Belted Z stuff, but I think half of them are on the
Here we go.
other printer. I can pull them. Hold on. I'm hoping not to have to do this.
Found it.
Nice. You. So that's the Kirigami bed mount that's printing. Idlers, mounts, nothing specific except for the end stop mirrored part, which I should. Yep, have that printed. That's good. Thank you. It went straight to the positron. What the hell? I clicked the link, and for some stupid reason, it goes to the positron build guide. What the hell? Huh. Yeah, that link does not want to work. That's funny. Yeah, send it on Discord, please. That would be amazing. Did I just lose my spot? Nope, we're good. I just have two versions of the thing open. Okay. So I'm pretty sure. Thank you. Site. Go straight to the pod. Does it go to Positron for you, or is that an issue for me?
Which
And
one? The
Pocket
printables?
streaming? No, the link that Thunderkeys is dropping in.
Well, there's a printables link and then there's an LDO one.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Oh,
There's two of them. One goes
right.
to
Can you send me the LDO one, Thunderkeys? I need heat inserts. Yay.
I can send it to you. I just need to make sure I. All right, so.
Yep. Grab my stealth press.
There, it's in the private chat.
Thank you. Oh, I need the printables one.
Oh, 1 second.
Huh. Weird. I must have some kind of issue.
The stream I think the guy is talking about is Mrs. Little.
Yeah, Lee Marie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's pocket streaming.
Right. It happens.
Yeah, I thought he was talking about your stream. I was like, well, it's looking fine to me.
Right. Yeah, let's do heat inserts on a very small part. Where's my heat gloves so I don't burn myself?
I got a stack of parts to do the upgrade.
Yeah.
I even have the single board computer.
Nice.
It's the first time I'm going to do CAN on anything.
Yeah. Well, I've done 4 printers with Canvas. So I don't know what pocket streaming is.
Kind of like pocket dialing is what I'm imagining as.
Mm.
You accidentally started a stream in your pocket.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's what I was gathering out of it.
Right. All right, two.
And actually, technically, I could probably get away with not using the octopus. I might be able to get away with using the other board I got.
Right. Best thing my wife ever bought me for this hobby is these heat-resistant gloves, allowing me to get close to either a soldering iron or a heat insert press without the chance of burning myself.
Yeah, I'm a fan of like pliers or using like a vise.
I don't have either of that. So, good thing is this
You
works
don't have
just
pliers?
fine. I have pliers, but the problem is then I do this and the part will slip out of my hand or something like
Yeah.
that. So
Oh,
it just
easy.
works for my use.
Just put pliers in there and you hold onto it and you do the.
Or just use the gloves and hold on to it.
I'd probably be spending 20 minutes trying to find the glove instead of just pulling the.
Luckily, I'm getting better at keeping things like that in respective spaces.
Yeah. I mean, I've got the pair of pliers in my pocket, so.
They can't blame me there.
Yeah. It's just like the order of like retrievability. It's like I just have this in my pocket. I'm just gonna use this.
Right.
Kind of like the knife, the flashlight. It's like,
I'm sure there'll be more that I need to do. Origami. Yep, I've got that part is printing. So now I just got to figure out this. Maybe this is not the right part. No, it is. Okay. So, that makes sense. I figured it out. I think. That definitely makes more sense now. Perfect. Okay. So now I need.
well, the cat is playing again upstairs.
Yeah, you can hear him just pattering around.
I'm pretty sure that was a backflip. Oh, SKR Pro doesn't have CAN bus on it.
Correct.
So it would have to be the Octopi.
Yep. Or Leviathan, or actually, just grab a U2C. They're cheap. They're $25.
Which also means the other thought that I had was a.
They have a spare somewhere. These parts, let me see. My orange parts have just under an hour left, so I'm yeah, if you can wait, right? My orange parts are in. So I've got green. What's it? The British Racing Green, Keen Village Plastics. I've got West 3D, Sparkle, Galactic Purple, ASA, and I've got my first ever roll of Fusion Filament, Radioactive Orange, and then some polycarbonate carbon fiber, some extreme functional parts. Now, back to the LDO Kirigami.
See ya, Thunder Keys.
Running the cables. I need to run the cables now? Now I can run them later. Okay. Connector housing. Cable chain, Kirigami frame. So I need the. Oh, someone going to bed?
Yeah, it looks like Thunder Keys is heading off.
I might be streaming tomorrow night too, so all depends on what happens. So have a good night, Thunder Keys. Don't break everything, or do. I'll leave that up to you. This probably needs, yep, that needs heat inserts. What a surprise. More space. More space.
Oh, Manta does have a can on it.
Some of them do, yeah. Make sure if you're using a Manta, there's a dip switch over by the USB port, so you need to flip that. Otherwise, you're never going to be able to connect your Pi to it, and you're going to want to strangle yourself. My buddy Gus did that. And we spent hours on the virtual. Nice. Well, you have a good night, and we'll see you when we see you. Don't have too much fun.
Yeah, I got a little Lafrite here too, so I might be able to do UArt with the octopus and.
Yeah. Well, again, you have to switch that pin if you're doing that.
Oh, that's for the Manta, like, or is it for like all of them?
The Manta has the switch. The octopus should be built that way, but
Okay.
headphone warning. Jerk.
I wasn't sure how loud that actually would have been.
That was fucking loud.
Sorry.
God, you're fired.
All right, see ya.
I don't know if Lee Marie's leaving or not, but all good. If you do, you do. I know it's late. It's Saturday night. Us nerds tend to just stay in and be nerds, right?
Yeah, there's a few more hours to go and get a wobble pop yet here, so.
Really? Were you running a different Pi? This one came with a Pi 0 or Pi 4, which was surprising because they used to be the 02Ws. Used to be.
Well, there was a point when they didn't come with one.
Right? I have a freaking heat insert right here. Wow, that is the weirdest spot I have ever seen for a heat insert. Look at this. So you've got your PCB, your Wago mount, and then there's an angled spot for a heat insert, which is just freaking nuts. I think that's a flat surface. Nice. All right. Still have to do that, but now is upside down. Okay. It's supposed to be upside down, correct? They really don't make this simple.
Smells like a printed circuit board.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good thing it's a printed circuit board.
Right. It is. It's supposed to be upside down. Okay. Then this guy is supposed to be here. Hold this again. Oh, dropped a part. Probably gonna need that later. I am glad I have a heat cert press. It does make life a little bit easier. you know, yeah. I'm gonna do. I actually had a Pad 7 at one point. I ended up trading it in to Fabrico at last year's Earth. I just had no use for it. It was just something I didn't need. That's a little crinkly.
Oh.
You're just full of loud noises tonight, huh?
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe my microphone's being a little more annoying.
Reliable.
Yeah.
Like me. Hey, look at Mad Cat. You want to join Mad Cat? I know it's what? Only 8:30 where you are. I can drop you a link. Just let me know.
I actually forgot what stepper
Red, you
drivers
piece
I
of
got.
crap.
What stepper drivers did I buy with this kit?
Got a freak ton of 2209s.
2208s.
Yeah.
I mean,
probably
really,
have to drop it like
only
it's hot. All right, let me link you in Discord.
I mean, the only difference really is the detection for the like if you want to do sensorless homing, right? Really.
I can't. I don't have a good answer for that.
Yeah.
Freaking get into hole.
Oh, these are not the
My cat just
steppers
scared
with
the crap out of me.
I don't think these are the steppers with the oh, this doesn't have the 2 extra pins.
You adorable. Adorable.
Oh.
My cat has decided to join me. He scared the absolute crap out of me because I thought he was sleeping in his spot. And he comes up and sniffs me, and I'm like, oh god. Oh. Yeah, you're probably hungry, aren't you? Nice. A big fluffy boy. So big, so fluffy. All right, let's try this again.
There's a box with the steppers.
Try 0. Oh, really? Huh.
There we go.
Try 0 would be cool. But...
Oh, I could just add the pins to that then. Okay, never mind. False alarm.
False brainwave?
No, so the yeah, let me show you what I got going on here. So stepper drivers that I got with the Octopus board. Oh, they don't have the
oh, the diag pin.
yeah, but it looks like it's exactly the same. You just put new diag pins on it, and it should. Oh, wait,
Try a different browser, Mad Cat.
They are slightly different. Oh, version 1.2 yeah, so those are going to be way different.
Clear your cookies.
Also, too, there'll be like a little icon next to your URL bar at the top. So it'll say StreamYard. There'll be an icon to the left of it.
Yep.
If you can click on that, it should allow you to allow stuff, which would allow you to switch stuff.
Some of them restrict it.
Yeah. And then the other thing to check is if you don't normally go on to streams and stuff, and you have your privacy settings for your microphone and stuff in Windows, it'll actually prevent you from even changing anything too.
Keep misplacing that. All right. So, more boards, apparently. Figure out which one.
Oh yeah, so that's what I would have to do. Is I would have to solder some headers on there. So there's like 3 little holes, and the UART pins, which allow you to change stuff in Clipper, are those 2 extra. Oh, yeah, which way my hands need to go. The 2 extra pins, if it would actually focus on my hands instead of my face.
What's the term you use? Focus, you fuck.
Yeah. So those 2 extra pins on the end there, those are for UART, which allow you to control it through the software instead of the little potentiometer that's on there. But it looks like either way I go, I'm going to be set, because I can control it either with UART or I can change it with I'll probably just solder the things on there.
I love dropping screws on a carpet floor. Makes life so easy.
Have you ever watched the Red Green Show?
Negative. I've never heard of it.
Oh, okay. Well, I figured you'd be far enough north that you probably would have at least heard of it.
Nope.
It's a Canadian show that you've probably, to be perfectly honest, you've probably seen stuff from it, and just not.
Sure.
Have you ever heard the phrase? You know, as long as women, they might not find you handsome, but at least find you handy. I think that's the phrase.
I
That's,
don't think I've heard it. But...
that was
hey,
like-
Mad Cat made it.
kind of the catchphrase. I'm sure Mad Cat's, because he's from the Midwest.
Yeah,
He's,
I'm having to use freaking Microsoft Edge, but it works.
Hey, at least it works. You're looking pretty well, not bright, but you could be bright. Just turn on your headlight, huh?
I have my face light turned on.
Yeah.
That's
There you
that
go.
light.
Pretty bright, dude.
Yeah, I'm working on parts for the ERCF too.
Nice. Trying to figure out which. Nope.
Oh.
Don't want that. We'll just go back to. That.
yeah, it's probably the best bet.
Okay,
I
that's
can
hella
modify
cool.
it. What?
This is a print in place part. Okay, so it prints just like this,
Mm-hmm.
but then it's got this
Yeah.
inbuilt hinge.
Yeah.
Oh, they actually beefed that up a little bit. I broke several of that part.
This is the first time I've been able to get this piece to print successfully. That
Yeah.
kept
Great.
sliding off the print bed and sliding all over the place.
I had that too. The little print in place part, not printing
Yep.
in place.
Put a brim on it, worked just fine. So
Yeah. I keep having to pull this thing off because I keep skipping steps. I hear a cat.
that would be Miss Whisper making her presence known. Pretty soon she'll jump on my chest because she
Yep.
wants to be on camera too.
Oh yeah, my cat's like, I don't want to be on camera. Put me down and let me just be.
No, she wants to be on camera.
Yeah.
Come on.
So this
There you go.
would be fun. Tiny ass screws with a very very tiny amount of.
She'll sit and cry until I put her on camera.
Yeah. Oh, these are fun. I'm gonna need my ball screwdrivers for these. With a 1.5 millimeter ball screw, that's gonna be freaking.
You hear the cat purring.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What are you working on,
This-
Shane?
I'm trying to get all of the parts together for the rail core to get that
Nice.
working in, because I killed a Z driver on it. So my cat, she's not gonna come down, but she's still a little bit too fresh. But that's what she looks like.
Very cute.
Nice. So this Kirigami mount, it's really hard to get to these screws the way they have it set up. There's brackets everywhere.
Don't bite my nose.
Bite his nose, bite it, get it,
She's been
munch
does that
it.
all the time.
Like my cat likes to try to destroy my feet when he's hungry. Just completely will eat them, And if I don't react right then and feed him, he will try to just keep going. It's just like, dude, give me 30 seconds and you'll get fed.
Yeah, this wiring's supposed to be either Teflon coated or silicone wire.
Yeah. I have to say, the positron build is easier.
Miss Lee Marie, she's been like this since day one.
Yeah.
I'll have to post a picture of the first moment they put her in my arms, what she was doing.
So you were chosen by the cat then.
Yes, that's the best way to get a cat. Let it
My
choose
cat
you.
did not. I'm allergic to cats, so I had to purchase a cat. And originally, the place that's only like 20 minutes away for the Siberians said, "Yeah, you'll come in and we'll sit you down, and a cat will come to you, and that'll be your cat."
Mm-hmm.
And then it changed to he was the last one of the litter because everyone wanted girls. And it was either get a cat now or wait 3 more months. And I'm like, well, went and visited him. We knew right away he was going to be a stubborn boy. He loves us, but I'm not sure he's with his like perfect happy family. He doesn't cuddle. It's disappointing.
Yeah, Gizmo definitely. This is Whisper, but Gizmo definitely chose us.
Yeah.
He came right over to us. He's laying on his back making biscuits, and it's like, yeah.
If I wasn't allergic, I'd probably have like 20 cats, but I've got to stay with the low allergy breed.
Well, after this one, we swore up and down we'd never get another Siamese because she's so loud.
Mm-hmm.
And we also said never getting a boy cat because they could spray, they could,
Yeah.
And when he chose us, it's like, well, I guess we're getting a boy Siamese cat.
Right. There's the Kirigami.
The universe
now
is
I've
not
got
without a sense of humor.
Right. Look, Kirigami.
Very nice.
Yeah. Also, too, it seems like the cats that choose you, they tend to not spray for whatever reason. It's kind of weird like that.
Yeah. He doesn't spray. He's a very my cat's a very intelligent cat. Which is nice, then I don't have to be like, you're a dum-dum.
But there's also probably not other cats around.
Correct.
So just keep that in mind. Like if you do end up getting another cat down the line or whatever, or get a dog.
No, not till we have a house.
Yeah, like once you get a house or whatever, like if he's still around and you get a dog, he might get a bit of an attitude. So
do the introduction slowly.
Oh yeah, I've seen the something Galaxy videos.
Jackson Galaxy, yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Yes, I know. Yeah. Your daddy's baby.
So where the hell does this stuff?
Yeah, the cat that I have right now, I'm fostering it for a bit. It's afraid of its own shadow, so it's kind of
nice.
Yeah, so you like right now, if I go upstairs while she's playing, she'll just bolt and go and hide. And it
takes time for them to get used to you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, my cat, I've had days where people will show up. Like the first weekend, he was social as hell. Now he just runs and hides.
I had a cat years ago. She would hide under the bed. She'd hide under, behind the washing machine. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden one day I was folding clothes and she was on the dresser behind me.
Hey, Digital Dragon. Drop you a link if you want to join.
What's up, Luke?
I'll do it on Discord. I know you don't tend to monitor too much in Discord, but love to have you. Day, I think you've built a couple of these. So,
like I said, I was folding clothes and she jumped on my back and started purring, and she was my girl ever from then on.
Nice.
Go on. Excuse you. No. You can get off now. Thank you. Come on.
It's like, nope.
Come on. There you go. Good girl.
Yeah, when she was at the sanctuary, I pretty much laid down and hung out with her underneath the chair, and she would like flop over underneath the chair, and I would just basically be able to pet her or whatever. And got her to the house, and she's like,
Kirigami is bent a little.
it's like, peace out.
Good, man.
I actually think my cooling was a little too low on this PUTG.
Yeah?
If you can see, shit, hang on.
Hold on. Let me. There you go.
Right along in here, how rough it is.
Yeah.
Focus. Right there. The cooling might have been too low.
Right.
Yeah, that's what they make razor knives for.
Right.
So Mad Cats, you're from the Midwest, correct?
From Wisconsin, buddy. You
Yeah.
remember that.
I couldn't remember if you just lived here or like what the I don't remember, like, so many different people. Sorry, but
I grew up in La Crosse.
oh, okay. You've seen Red Green Show, right?
I've never seen it, but I'm familiar with it.
Okay. One of the YouTube channels I watch, Junkyard Digs, he made the possum van from the TV show, and went out to he lives in Iowa, and they trekked all the way to Michigan, because I guess there's like a Canadian fest or something, and got to meet Rick Green, which was, I think, the producer of the show.
Nice.
The end stop with cable. Nice. There it is. I'm assuming.
Luke, you coming in or not?
I doubt it. He sometimes, on a rare occasion, I get him online, but very rare.
It's kind of like a drive-by. Hello,
Mhm.
goodbye.
Mhm.
Yep. And self-tappers. Yay. Alright, so the lever's already off the switch. Nice. Now, self-tappers. Yeah.
Yeah, I've almost got all the parts ready for the ERCF. Now I just got to start working on getting the hardware together.
Right. That's the hardware part.
Yeah, that's not going to be cheap.
We're off. Nope.
And I realized
Order
it needed
sets on Amazon.
didn't realize it needed 2 servo motors.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, he broke a toe on stream?
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Oh,
Oh, jeez.
How'd you-
Ouch.
one, are you okay?
Yes.
2, how did you manage that?
If you got some medical tape, buddy tape it to the next toe.
Yeah. And don't walk anywhere for like,
Yeah.
Yeah, go see your primary care doctor. They can get you a ortho shoe.
I broke
they
a
can
toe
shoo
once,
you
and
away.
it's not fun.
I've broke the pinky toes before, but you can't do shit about that.
Yeah, it was
Nope.
the toe next to the biggest toe that I broke.
Ooh. The middle finger, almost the middle finger toe on that.
Yeah.
One away.
Oh no, yeah.
Luke, any tips on this? I am going to be building this with mods as I
Oh,
build, so I'm wanting to make it difficult, like I always do.
Oh,
Positron case. You should message Nomad and tell him the cases are a trip hazard. Just
It is,
message him
like-
to message him.
like I don't really ever hear Digital Dragon swear often, but I'm sure
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
it's probably one of the few times he's probably let a swear word go on his stream.
Oh yeah. I would too.
I dropped a door on my foot. And
Yeah. That was not fun.
no, yeah, I was having a hard time gripping it, and it just slipped out of my hands, and I dropped it.
Right.
Picked it up, and I just chucked it across the basement. Started swearing.
Right.
I take it wasn't one of those hollow core doors then.
No, it was a
And
solid oak door.
Oh,
But now, Luke, the positron is your most painful printer, right?
Yeah.
I would assume. Yeah, I'm doing the Belted Z mod, the RGB panels from KB3D. Hopefully the Sideswipe probe, I have the parts. I'm not sure I'm going to do it. The mini fridge door, I'm definitely going to do. And I'm sure there's 3 or 4 other mods.
Hold on a second.
I'm nuts. Completely and totally nuts. I know, I get that feeling. I mean, I need more space for my stuff. You know? What are you doing, Cat? What are you doing? Stuff is a problem, right?
I've been
It's
doing
what we get
pretty good with keeping stuff clean.
Yeah.
I just happen to pull out all of my LCD displays that I have for.
Yeah.
I think I have like every single type of LCD.
Nice. Can I have 3? No. I do need a screen for the V0, but come on. Oh, what the hell?
I mean, some of this stuff is probably cheaper for you to just buy it on Amazon.
Oh, yeah. Would not be surprised. Why aren't you working properly here? Come on. Oh, the frickin'... What the hell? Or did I go backwards? No? M2x10 self-tappings are not going to fit properly. Unless I'm using the wrong part. No, I'm using the right part. Yeah, I'm a little nuts. I love to mod right out of the gate. So, it causes more pain, but makes the build more fun. You know, at least for me. So... Okay, so this is odd and frustrating. They tell you to put 2 screws here. Ah, got it. Figured it out. I learned things. Just confusing stuff. I'll get there eventually. Well,
Z-stop goes on the bottom left rail, not the right side.
correct.
I just catching up.
Yep. No, I am on the left side. This could be mirrored. Yeah, it is. Hold on. Let me see if I can fix that. There. That should work a little bit better.
It's still the same way around, so you're all good.
This should be left. That left?
Well,
For me, it's left.
Yeah, it's right for me.
All right, let me flip it
I
back.
had to look at my hand, like, oh, left. I probably should go to bed soon if I'm like.
Let's try that now. Is that correct?
No, it's the same way.
Okay. It might be moved from belt to Z. I actually should probably check that, but
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. My wife doesn't know her left from right, but I do.
I'm left-handed, so I should remember left.
I'm gonna go pull up the belted Z info here in a sec, and
So touchscreen is handled through the DSI connector?
that or HDMI, depending on how you do it. But DSI is a lot nicer.
Yeah, it's just one cable.
Yes, one very annoying flat cable.
Yeah. Well, the only thing that's a disadvantage there is you have to have a Pi. I don't think there's anything else that's got a DSI.
Correct.
That's got a display cable.
I think I grabbed accidentally. Right.
Hey, 3 HP.
Jerry. Sorry I didn't make the stream today. I was around. I just didn't feel like joining. Nothing. I could have. I was bored. Oh, why not? I do.
Oh,
Come
jeez.
on.
Sorry about that.
What'd you do?
I just smacked my headset against some
Didn't hear a
stuff.
thing.
Oh, okay. Well, it was really loud for me, so.
You know, it'd be smart if I actually put a nut in the nut holder.
Wondering why it got slightly
Why it wouldn't-
tighter than loose.
No, I didn't fucking thread.
Oh,
I'm like, what the hell, man? This is frustrating. Hey, dumbass. One thing that everyone has to have for V0 kit, ball and drivers. Don't try to build this kit. You don't want to strangle somebody. Let's build full the V0. All right.
oh, really? I didn't even look at that.
It does not look any different. Okay. Test function. Valuable. Now, remove the uprights. Okay. But I really didn't want to remove, but that's okay.
Should I have a pi and a.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm trying to follow the directions, but I know with the amount of mods that I'm doing that I'm sure I'm going to have to do some fun reassembly and disassembly crap. But it's okay. We'll do it. I'll get this done eventually. It's with the mods, it's probably a 20-hour build. I probably won't stream all of it, but it depends. If I'm home and bored, I might. These are the alignment ones that apparently we don't use anymore after this. It's odd. All right.
Looks like the Pi 1
Yeah.
has it.
Right. Too many mods? Yes, I know. Let's see, bunch of these.
I'm not going to comment on that, Luke. That's.
Yeah, no, yeah, I mean, I'm fine modding other printers, but yeah, it's gonna be. I'm sure I'm gonna have some fun with it.
No, you
Or-
didn't see his most recent comment.
Yeah,
What the several mods?
No.
the one right above
Missing
it.
your nuts on the build. Yeah, well, I'm nuts enough to do this build. I've been thinking about a V0 for a couple of years, and just, you know, I needed a project that wasn't something big while my wife's out of the country.
Oh, so is it a camera connector that's on the Pi 0? Must be.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And I may just preload some extras into everything just to be safe. So if it says preload 2, I'm going to preload 4. Just in 1, I'll probably do 3. Just to be safe. This way I'm not... I mean, I'd rather have too many in the printer than have to add them after the fact.
Then you get that one that's just not
Yeah.
quite in the rail quite right. It kind of adjusts it a little bit, and it's just gonna buzz the entire time.
I do have the LDO fins in here somewhere. The slide-ins? Is that what it is? How interesting. Well, I'm still gonna load a few extras, but interesting. Yeah, they gave me a pack of those, 100 of them. I'm assuming that's what it is, because this is an LDO kit. So
Yeah, ever since
Oh,
I tried
okay.
rolling T-nuts, it's
Yeah.
like, what
Oh
the
my
hell was
God.
I doing with the slide-in hammerheads?
Oh, yep. Yep, the roll-ins are great. I wish the problem with 1515 is they're so small.
Yeah.
You don't think you can do roll-ins.
Yeah, and it's one of those things that I'm kind of thinking on the back of my mind of getting some slide-ins for the 1515s because the rail core,
Yeah.
it's all 1515,
Mm-hmm.
and it used the M3 nuts. That was it fits right in the rails.
Right.
And do you want to know how much of a pain in the rear it is to try and line that crap up to get like
Oh,
rails
yeah.
and stuff in?
Right. Yeah, I was advised by Limray 3D. They work with thin printed parts. Interesting. I'm just gonna preload a few extras, and realistically, I could preload every side, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna
Okay, Shane, can you guess what color this is?
purple.
Uh,
I can make it big here in just a minute. I'm just trying to get a nut in the thing. Nut in the hole.
I'm gonna guess it's probably like one of the popular like Blood of My Enemies or something. No?
It's a PETG.
Okay.
Oh, Billy Ruben's cherry pie.
Yep.
I like how you said PTG, and I'm like, yep, okay.
Yeah, when drawing a blank on his name right now. Mandic. When Alan Mandic was moving,
Mm-hmm.
he had that Twitter garage sale.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Picked up a couple rolls of PETG, and he sent just some end of the roll stuff that he had. This was one of them that he sent.
Love it.
Which is hilarious because I know Billy from the Friday calls.
Yep.
That just made
I
her
have
day
a
when I said I got
somewhere.
this and I was printing with it.
Right.
Oh, fudge, what do I do next? Oh,
So those are preloaded.
hush.
Preload. One more. I'm gonna have to print more of these preload things on my next run of prints, which I have 18 minutes left on the printed parts in orange. So once those are done,
Mrs. Lee Marie, it's actually a fairly translucent red. It's a little bit lighter than the Amy's Blood of My Enemies, and a little bit brighter still than Polymaker's Translucent Petchy. It's a beautiful color. I like it.
on this one.
You guys can't see, but she's on a cat tree right here.
Nice. Yeah, we bought my cat a very nice big cat tree, like from the Kitty Mansions ones, and he uses it like once a month, maybe.
She is constantly on this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to come up with a way to keep the cat from falling out of the window. She would because she'd fall asleep in the window and then fall out of the window.
Right.
Hopefully on the first floor.
Yeah, it was inside the house. But yeah, she kept falling asleep and falling down, and was wondering what the big thump was in the middle of the night. And
Right.
I was sitting there laying on the couch playing a video game and having a cat fall down on you. I was like, oh, that's exactly what's going on.
Right.
But I took,
cat hammock. Yeah, it actually has cat hammocks, but he just doesn't like them. He likes the top of the washer in our laundry room. And the top of our deep freezer, but we put a blanket on the washer, and he spent all day in there today.
you can see the clamp over in the corner of the picture. Made a cat platter.
Nice.
Cute.
Little piece of plywood, and she seems to love it.
Apparently, I had rails on the correct extrusions at one point. I just didn't realize. No, we're fine.
Okay.
I'm fine. But I didn't realize I needed more rails, more mounted on more extrusions, because now I'm starting to do the stick out parts. More parts that go this way. E-extrusions. I'll do those now. And then marked all my extrusions so I don't mix them up.
Yeah,
The
I kind of
fun
want to
part-
get a display back on that printer,
Yeah. But
but I don't think I can use the display that I have for the duet board. I don't think that's
Yeah.
possible.
nope, not unless you're running rep firmware.
Yep. Got an ANET screen. I have no idea what the
Yes,
wiring
you
is
did.
for that.
Yes, I did. I thought I printed out the guide for the actual extrusions and then made sure that I did that right. So
Actually, I
yeah,
know
I had a
exactly what screen. Figure out what screen I'm doing.
Yeah,
I think this will work. The rep wrap discount.
nice.
I think this one does work with that.
Yeah, no, it was a great thing to do.
Trouble with this ERCF is that these support arms are so freaking big they take up the whole plate by themselves.
Right.
I'm sure you.
Box turtle. Jeez, you're
Yeah.
the box turtle master. I'll do one when that'll probably be my next project. I'm gonna wait for LDO to drop a kit for that though.
Yeah, that's actually one that I might do a kit with because that's a lot of the little tiny motors that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If I got that, because I know how I'm with projects where if I get all the parts and let them sit around for a while, they just kind of just sit around for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't get it done. I'm raising the parts for the stupid printer that's been broken for a while.
Okay.
Yeah, if I got a kit, it seemed like I get on it right away.
Right. Jeez. So are you assembling these and selling them, or because if you're doing that, I might need to message you. You might want to get one. If you're doing, I mean, I can print the parts, and send them to you. But if you'd be willing to do the assembly, that'd be cool. We can chat. Or if you're just doing this for betas so people can test them, which I completely understand as well.
If you see me looking around like this, because I got 4 monitors in front of me.
Nice. You're being well monitored. Ah. Yeah, I've
But
got 3 in my. I've got 3 on my. Here, hold on. Let me change
one
screen.
up here above me. There's one next to me here, and then the big TV that I use as a monitor here.
There's my current desk.
Well, you got that one gigantic curved one.
Yeah, that was free too. That was the horrible part.
Yeah, 2 of mine were free.
Yeah.
They put in new monitors at work, and the IT guy's like, "Do you want one of these? I'm just going to toss them in the dumpster." I'm like, "Yeah."
my idiot owner that I had at the Kia dealership I worked at, he liked the screens. He had cameras installed because he was stupid. He didn't need them.
There you go.
It was during COVID, and so he had thermal cameras installed. And he had me set up a whole thing, and so he bought this AOC monitor, and then he wanted to double stack 2 monitors. I'm like, then you have to go Samsung. So he gave me this monitor and bought 2 Samsung 49-inch. I'm like, dude, the guy had so much money to burn. It was outrageous.
Yep, on a big TV, I got Maker Deck going all the time.
Nice.
The one up here above me is for the Flash Forge printer, so I can keep an eye on the prints there.
6, 7, 8. Well, when the open kits start hitting, I have a feeling the box turtle is going to be a very large hit in the community, and
Definitely.
I'm glad that it exists because we need that. As much as we love our ERCFs and our the NX trad racks, the box
Yeah.
turtle is basically taking what Bamboo did and making it compatible with Clipper, and that's going to change the game, especially for like the positron. I'd love to see a small version that handles 200-gram spools for the positron.
Yeah, perfect.
That would be cool. Then you could throw it in the case and take it with you, and that's doable in the future when the box
Yeah.
turtle becomes a bigger thing. And I
One
love
one of the things that I'm kind of looking forward to is the fact that one of the issues with the AMSs
Mhm.
is those little rubber wheels they wear out.
Mhm.
I kind of want to see what the actual end what solution ends up being in the box turtle, because
Right.
that might be something that you can take and modify it and make it have like a replacement for those stupid rubber wheels that get chewed up.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I'm not going to do a beta kit for that, most likely. But I know Jason's highly interested in it at LDO, so I think he'll probably make that a happening thing, which is awesome. I have a feeling I don't know enough about it, but I'm gonna ballpark the cost around $200-300 for non-printed parts. I have no idea. No idea. Random guess. If I'm wrong, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, my the trad rack, it's pretty much going to go on to the rail core once I get that up and running. I
Yeah.
think that's probably going to be the best printer to throw it on.
Hmm. Yeah, I was gonna do a trad rack at some point and decided not to. So
I'm still trying to decide where if I want to put the ERCF on my Flash Forge or my Bugaboo. If I put it on a Bugaboo, I'm probably gonna have to design some kind of top hat rack type thing for it to sit on.
right.
Yeah, I also got to look at the mods for it, like the bento box and stuff like that, because that's
Yeah.
because I did get some weights. I got to go over to Cabela's tomorrow to get lead weights because they're the only place in town that sells.
Really?
Fleet Farm. The guy at Fleet Farm
Mhm.
was like, yeah, you go over to Cabela's. They sell lead shot 25 pound bag.
But yeah, the only other option is to do tire weights from like Napa or something like that.
Yeah, and that's
The
way too
big.
expensive.
Oh yeah, those things are horribly expensive. They come in 8-ounce pre-built packs though for those that want to run monster freaking tires and tiny wheels.
Yeah, I was gonna say Menards wouldn't even have anything like that because they don't usually carry that much in sporting goods.
Yeah.
The ERCF is I have an ERCF V1.1 kit. I got it when I got my DFH 350 Trident. It was on one of his like super sales, and it was just included. So it came in. I'm like, well, I know I'm not going to touch this for a while. It's sitting. I stole a few parts out of it. It's just kind of a spare parts thing. Yeah, that's the hard part. Like I have that issue with my MK4 with the MMU3 rep box. Like I know where to put it. It's above. It's well done for that. But at some point you're like,
Lee Marie, look up the filamentalist. These can go onto a rail, so you can kind of join everything together if you want to. They roll the filament back onto the spool by using the filament to spin the spool.
nice.
So it goes to feed it back in. It spins a little one-way bearing and feeds it back onto the filament spool, and it works really, really well if you get the bearing in the right orientation, which I messed up.
Right. That happens.
A couple found that out at Murph, and people were pushing it. It's like, oh, this isn't working right, and they're like, oh, great, and I had to pull it apart and flip it around, and
It happens.
yeah. Yeah, and it's like super cheap. Like you probably have most of the screws and the bearings already, so
Nice.
it's just a couple of skate bearings. I think 3 skate. 5-skate bearings, and then the one-way bearing. You get the tactical inner tube, which is if you read the documentation, you can just go and buy an inner tube at the Walmart, and for like $5 and cut it up, and you'll have a better material for that. Just uses the RCF little insert there. A little bit of what was it, 8mm rod?
There we go.
Nice. Ow, my back's starting to hurt. That's at 10:20. And that print's done. Yay, I have a whole plate of printed parts to pull off. That'll help. Leave that warm.
Yeah, it's not a perfect
Alright.
solution, but it's definitely better than just having filament spools everywhere.
Radioactive orange fusion filaments.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm downloading it right now.
You're downloading filament?
No.
What? You wouldn't download filament?
You wouldn't
That would
download a
be-
That
car.
would be awesome.
Don't tell the guy in Erie, Colorado, that. That and a McLaren. All right,
Yeah,
so
so
that's
here's
done.
a part that I scanned and the part that I
Oh yeah, you
printed.
were showing that the other
Yeah.
day.
We have a different set of people in here now, I think. So
How dare we have different people in here?
Not bad. Pretty close. Needs supports, but
yeah. Well, this was all supported. The issue was it just decided it was going to stop printing in a bunch of spots.
Huh.
Like,
Question for you, Shane.
partial clog.
About the trad rack, I think.
yeah, trad rack. Yeah, so yeah, you could probably put it up on top. You can use the like 2020 extrusion. So there's two different like versions for attaching it. You can have like the standalone ones where you print the plate, and there's other ones where you can just kind of attach it to a 2020 extrusion. So you can kind of like pin it down, so you can put the trad rack or ERCF. You can kind of pin it to the top, and then behind that you can feed filament, or in front of it, or whatever orientation that goes on there.
Yeah, if you see their streams, there's an issue. They're actually looking at adding vertical space for 6 more volts.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, if you've got like room on top, like you'd be able to pin it on the top there.
Yeah, you saw my layout. I've got an industrial rack, and it's packed full right now.
Yeah.
That's what,
I got to figure
That's
out where
what
the
she
heck I can put this thing.
yep, that's the issue I have behind me. Like the V0, I have a spot for it in mind. I just have to figure out if that's going to be where it lives, or if it's going to just get moved around.
Yeah, because I think there's some space on the top where you can kind of attach stuff to the 2020 on the top. And then if I were to do it, that's how I would do it. Is
Right.
if I had the space on top, I'd just attach it just so the stuff's not floating around.
Right. All right. Oh, so here's my my Z belt holder for the Kirigami. So the belt, goes through it, and I think it actually holds to it too. I don't know. But this radioactive orange is freaking gorgeous. And it printed. I can barely see layer lines.
Nice.
Whoa.
Who's that from?
Fusion filament. It's
Oh, nice.
expensive, and you print it at 275 Celsius. But man, it is nice. I might need to look at changing brands.
Is that ABS or PETG?
I think it's ASA.
Okay.
So I think.
Yeah, that's actually something that's kind of I've been liking the ASA. Like it seems to
Mhm.
print better.
Yeah.
Oh, it definitely does. Definitely
Love
does.
my ASA. It's just so easy.
You would like your ASA. Well, yeah. I have to limit myself to one room Digital Dragon. I'm in a 1,000 square foot apartment. So my wife said once the printers start moving out, you cannot buy any more filament until it's one roll per roll used is what her rule is going to be. So I've got to, unfortunately, stay in this room.
Oh, Fusion filaments available on Amazon. It looks like.
Oh, is it? Nice.
When I searched, it came up, but I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, Fusion. Reprint that. Well, maybe not reprint, but I'll have to.
Anyone see Edutech Jim's video today?
I saw it was up. I put it in my watch later, and maybe tomorrow I'll watch it. But...
Yeah, I watched his, and I watched his the video of the guy that was in the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Video
interesting to watch
guy.
him. Yeah, if you haven't watched it yet, I don't want to like spoil it, but yeah, I'm gonna be interested to see how the guy uses that printer.
Yeah. So El Mario Roos. Good morning? Question mark? Yeah, the nice thing is the printer I printed Fusion on can handle 400 Cs for the hot end. So no problem there.
Justin, do you have links turned off? What the heck?
On where?
YouTube.
I hope not. Let me...
Because I'm not seeing it come up in the chat.
Hold on. Well, I don't... Oh, I'll just make you a mod. That's probably what I need to do. Give me a sec.
El Mario is in
he's in Spain.
Spain.
Mad Cat, say something in chat for me.
Breakcore 3D here is working on a Voron Zero. Little tiny guy. With all of the
add as
mods on
moderator. Standard moderator. Try that.
He likes building printers like most people play Skyrim. Just all of the
There we
mods.
Yes. Yeah, I don't do stock. The positrons, I think
Yep,
were
no, it's coming up.
literally the only
Thanks.
printers that that were stock were past tense. Yeah, I just don't do stock. It's for me, it's not fun. I enjoy the making it my own. I built a Prusa Mini 2 years ago, and I put a Bontech IFS on it, a Revo on it, reprinted all the parts because it came with crappy printed parts. Sorry, Prusa. And I think I did one or two other things, painted some idlers and stuff like that. So, oh, you must be a friend of Off Axis. Yeah.
Yeah, the only mods that I've done to the Voron are the hinges I made.
Yeah.
Those like the bathroom stall hinges, so either they stay open or they stay shut. And then I put the beacon on it.
Nice. I love my beacons. I still have one more Rev H beacon sitting in the box. One of my printers still is running the Rev D, and I'm waiting for that to go out.
Yeah.
And then I'll change it because I have to change the whole cable too, or recrimp the end. But I'm just like, I'll do that when it's time.
Yeah, and I'm actually considering picking up a new one for the rail core because it's just so good.
Oh, beacons are freaking awesome. And now with Contact, it's just wild.
Yeah.
I love Beacon Contact. They were showing it at Rocky Mountain. And I'm like,
yeah, it
guys,
was really good.
I love that with Contact, you didn't have to change anything. You just reprogram, calibrate, and you're done.
Yeah.
I
still have to do that on the other printer, but I have on the Voron.
Yeah.
That is a good way to do it, like.
My watch.
More content.
Let me see what we said.
Yeah, I
Well,
like
the
how
good-
fast it is.
The good
Like,
thing
that's-
is, Luke, what I can do is I'm going to be going back and forward so many times. I can just use that as content. I know you can nowadays, unless you're running an MK3 or before. I don't think there's an actual need for that. My picture, so I can figure.
Yeah, like the modern machines, like with that, it's kind of, you kind of run the stock stuff.
Right. Like the MK4, MK4S is really good stock. Lost the package.
Always
Thing
happens
is-
when I'm streaming. A flipping camera quits on me.
Right.
I still see your camera.
No, the one that's monitoring the print. I can't see the printer
Oh.
right now.
No. I lost the directions for which hardware this takes.
All right, Luke, have a good night.
See you, Luke.
Luke, have a good night. Get your foot recovered.
Try not
That has
to
to-
accidentally kick the edge of like the bed or anything.
Right. Oh God, I do that. I do that all the time. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Catch your toe on the edge, and it's like, oh, it just hurts way more than it should.
Oh my God. I've been meaning to print TPU bumpers and do that because then I don't have that issue.
Or you try ripping your pinky toe off.
Oh, I've done that so many times.
It's like, oh.
Oh, Shane, I don't know if you know, Fusion Filaments is actually made in Wisconsin.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wonder how far they are from you. Yeah, I'm starting to like it. It is expensive,
Oh,
but
right on the homepage, made in Wisconsin.
yeah, I may be
see
looking
where.
at. I've been using tons of Polymaker because it comes quickly. That's what she said. But
West Bend.
how far is that?
I think that's near Illinois border.
Yeah. So say that I know that's the other side of the state from where I lived.
Oh no, it's north of Wisconsin, north of Milwaukee.
Other side of the state from where I lived.
Yeah. Oh, it's... The logo had me thinking for a second. I was like, I've got a filament that's got a similar logo. Atomic Filament has a similar.
Yeah,
Yep.
Atomic
I
is
love Atomic's great, but frick if that stuff's not freaking expensive. And they're a
I
little
love
behind
the
the
colors.
times.
The price is not bad.
No, but I used to
That's-
buy more of it, but
Price for ASA is comparable to Polymakers right now.
yeah. Unfortunately, my big issue is because I'm printing the production parts for Positron. Unless I can find a better Galaxy Black, which I do need to look at Fusion Filaments for, I'm stuck with Polymaker.
Oh, they actually have refill spools.
Yeah.
I wonder if they fit the bamboo shit, because I've got a bunch of those spools.
Zerno, I'm feeling that because they used to
Hey,
send me
Zerno.
an email once a week, twice a week with new colors, new stuff, and I haven't seen that in a while. So they used to be really quick on that kind of thing.
Mario, I think I've used JO before. I can't remember if I still have any left or not.
Yeah, I try to stay away from Chinese brands besides
Yeah.
Polymaker as much as I possibly can.
Oh, another
I know
good
they're
U.S. company is Printbed out of Michigan.
They might be Chinese import.
No, they said they're making them right there in the U.S. I take them at their word until proven otherwise.
Right.
I like Polar Filament. They make some interesting stuff.
Yeah,
They
Mitch
did not
Pollard
want-
does a really good job.
Yeah, Polar did not. If you've seen the story with Grant's stream,
Yeah.
they didn't. They're not. They did not want to become a filament company. It just happened because their stuff was good and they were doing it for the automotive industry. And they're like, well, we'll run a few extra runs, and if we sell it, great. If we don't, we'll use it. You know.
Yeah, it was really like the quality is like I was surprised at the quality because usually brand new companies are first few iterations it's kind of hit and miss like like for example like Printed Solid like when they first did their Pet G
Yep.
that first like run of Pet G was kind of all over the place as it went
They
on
have
it got
definitely
better
figured
but
it out. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, first filament's always
Yeah.
going to be that way for any brand.
Yeah, now they're running Prushiment out of their on their line.
They have a Prusa line. They are not using the imported Chinese lines that Dave has.
Oh,
They are Prusa shipped a line over.
no, I
They
did not know
have
that.
Yep, I was there 2 weeks ago. Whenever the day after Earth,
Right.
I went and I wanted to see the changes year over year. And you walk in, they moved their filament lines out of the really gorgeous back room. So now they have 3 lines in one room for now. Their big issue is they don't have any more space for more lines, but they'll get more. They'll grow.
Yeah, the industrial park they're in must have room for more expansion.
It does, but there's people that still rent or lease or have been there for years. So, as things change, they buy them out, and
Come on.
What in the hell?
There we go.
Okay, so this has got to be the. No, I'm gonna leave that for later. NeoPixel PCB with cable. With cable. What the hell? Ah. Oh, okay, got it. It's a 4-pin. That's why. Where'd that freaking go? Dropping
Your desk
crap.
looks about as good as mine.
Oh yeah. Well,
It's like an archaeological expedition to find anything on this thing.
well, when you put something down and forget where you put it.
Yeah.
And then it either falls or
the cat takes off with it.
No. Not in this case. Grab my flashlight and I know it's here. I just have to locate it in the pile of everything. It's probably right under my nose. Like everything that I do, it's always right under my damn nose.
Audio
Have the
printing
cable-
weird
Yes.
shit like that is probably a good question for Shane.
Who's printing weird shit?
printing polypropylene that I'm not sure. I have a spool.
For bed adhesion, Vision Miner.
Yeah, I was gonna say probably about the only thing that's gonna work is Vision Miner.
Vision Miner and a hotbed.
Actually, for polypropylene, I don't think you do hotbed. Hold on a sec.
I don't know. I have polyphenylate sulfide.
Yeah, I got spool right here.
Okay.
So if I remember right, this is actually one where I think it might be a colder bed. Yeah. That might be plate temperature, no heating. So yeah, you're probably going to be doing your Vision Miner or your glue stick probably.
Yeah. Definitely recommend Vision Miner.
But he's in Spain, so I don't know if that actually is shippable there.
I don't know, but there might be a retailer out there.
Yeah.
With it. So.
Yeah, and there's like no information. I think that's probably why I haven't printed anything with it yet.
Oh, the Prussian knowledge base says 80 to 105 for the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Printed in an enclosure.
Yep. Because
with
it
the
puts
nozzle
off...
at 225 to 245.
Maybe there's different stuff then, because this is polypropylene. This is PP, and it says PP. 160 to 220, and then no heating.
Right.
PP.
Yeah,
SPP.
Simplify and Matter Hackers both say 85 to 100.
Nice. Oh,
And it warps like hell, so use a big brim.
or Vision Miner.
Or Vision Miner,
And-
yeah.
And a worm enclosure.
That's what I
Yeah.
like about the Flash Forge. The Adventure 5M, I printed out the parts for the enclosure,
Mhm.
and then the hardware kit was $30. Big
Nice.
deal.
Right. Well, we're making progress. Surprisingly quick progress.
Yeah.
Till I have to go backwards 6 times.
Yeah, you're gonna find something. You get done with the stream tonight, and you're gonna find one thing right when you go to leave.
Nope.
You're gonna reread something. It's like, shit.
That's why I'm taking my time with it, knowing, and I'm gonna find something anyway because with these mods, I'm sure I'm gonna have to go back and forth. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily,
Just don't be like Zolon.
Throw it against the wall. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
intend on doing that. Though I could. If I do this,
Did he lose it and throw it at a wall?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Not on stream, but he did. And I get it. I mean, I can see why this type of a printer it can be infuriating. Now I'll have.
You know, I gotta
one-
get some stick Loctite like that. I've got the liquid stuff, and it's a
Oh, it sucks.
pain
Amazon
in the
like
you know where.
$20 and this stuff. As long as you put the cap back on,
It'll
this will
last
probably last
forever.
me ever. Yeah, and it was like $10 or something like that. I'm like, it was the big stick because I've been building so much. But you don't need any for these little screws. It's not like you're freaking putting it on inch diameter screws.
Yeah, the only stuff that's the only liquid stuff that I kind of like is the
Fibertite.
I haven't tried the stick type yet, but the stuff that you can get at Hazard Fart is the thicker. It's not like the super liquid. It's like the gel. So kind of like the gel. Same consistency as like the gel CA glue.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I've got some of that too.
Mm.
Come on. Well, it's almost 7 in the morning where my wife is in Slovakia, so soon enough she'll text good morning. Then I'll text good night. 8-hour time change fucking sucks. It sucks because when I go to bed, I'm saying good night, and half her day's gone by the time I wake up.
What's she doing over there?
Family history stuff. She went with her brother. They left on Tuesday for 16 days.
Wow.
So I've been a lonely bastard for, 5 days now? I've got 11 days left. And
She actually trusts you to be alone in the house? Oh my god.
apparently.
So how many dishes did like food dishes did she leave frozen in the freezer for you?
Yes.
He's not gonna starve.
No. She's very nice and made me 7 or 8 different meals split up into like those plastic containers and pull them out 2 days before I'm going to eat them. And
Oh, I should probably pull some meat out of the freezer.
so I mean I can
Forget about that.
make basic stuff, rice and spaghetti and beef, but I'm not. She's so much better at putting stuff together. I'm like, good, because I'm going to be hungry.
Yeah.
I don't want to eat out when she's on a trip. The funny part is where they are, there's only 4 restaurants in a 50-mile radius.
Jeez.
Holy crap.
Yeah. So tonight, or whatever, last night for her, all but one of them was closed, and the one, of course, that was open was packed. H extrusions. Oh, shit.
There's probably twice that many in a 3-block radius around us.
Oh, the aligners. These are the alignment extrusions, I think.
Yeah, one of the interesting things about Green Bay is the number of Mexican restaurants.
Right.
There's 2 of them within a block that way.
Yeah.
There's one about a block and a half that way. Half mile that way, there's 2 of them that I could think of. And then you go the other way and there's like one on just about every other block, it seems like.
Yeah, but are they any good?
There's only a couple of them that are not good,
Nice.
which is kind of interesting.
That's what we had for dinner tonight. Went down to La Fiesta Taqueria.
Nice. I eat food. When my
3
wife asks
tacos.
my wife usually asks what I want for them, like food.
3 carnitas tacos. Their carnitas tacos are so good.
Yeah. I got a buddy that made carnitas in a Instapot.
Oh yeah.
And then he took it out and put it in a cast iron skillet and just kind of like seared it.
Yep. Best way to do it.
Oh, so good.
I still need to print the STLs for the RGB panels.
I think tomorrow I'm gonna make some Korean beef.
Nice. Or have beef with a Korean.
So I gotta go grocery shopping, so I'll grab some ginger.
Yeah. Careful, those gingers might get offended by that.
They don't have
Yeah, we got to go
soul.
grocery shopping tomorrow too. It's getting a little lean in the pantry.
Yeah.
Right. So
I'm kind of running out of stuff like bread and eggs and
yeah,
like
my
that,
fridge is basically empty right now.
Christ, I took a 2-hour nap this afternoon. I should not be sleepy.
Yeah. Sleep inertia.
I was gonna go to the Rockland Maker Fair today and freaking slept right through it.
Yeah.
oh, that's what I gotta do. I gotta send a message to buddies, see if they want to go down to the Maker Fair down in Milwaukee.
Well, we got Banff coming up. Shit, next weekend. I'm not gonna make that. I don't think.
Right.
Wanted to, but Bay Area Maker Fair.
That's the
Barf.
kind of the original, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the big one.
You're gonna go barfing, huh?
Banff, not barf.
Banff. Well, we need a barf.
We need a barf, yeah. I've been pushing for barf for a long time now.
Yeah, but the costs are yeah.
Open
Starting up
plus-
an event like that over there, it's
It's
Kinda
expensive as
difficult.
hell. Yeah.
like
Open
Anime
Source seems to do
Central
pretty
is.
good.
What is it?
I said open source seemed to do pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that you're talking $10 to $12 million worth of money coming in for that.
True.
Rep wraps pretty much have to stay low cost for general public. So you're never going to see a rep wrap festival named Rep Wrap Festival. You know, 3D Printopia changed the name for that, and you're never going to see one that's $100 to get in the door.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's an anime convention that happens out that way, out in California, and the like to go out there and like before plane tickets, it's like you're talking like $1,500 per person.
Right.
Then you put plane ticket and travel and everything, you're talking like $2-3 grand.
Mm-hmm.
Who was it? Somebody was out there. I thought it was this weekend. Where did I see that?
The worst part is my 2mm driver almost too big for the holes that it's in. I
So
don't have
you gotta
anything
go find
smaller. Nope,
go
I don't
find.
have it. I don't have anything smaller.
You don't have a regular Allen key set?
I do, but I don't know what it is. Been using hex drivers for so long now.
I asked Jim if he's heard of that company. Pretty sure he has because it's like super local to him.
Right.
No, I don't remember where I saw it.
I hear music.
Yes, it's the crappy background music from StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted something in my ear when no one was on, and that way there's not just dead silence between stuff. Well, you know.
Oh wow, that is terrible. That's not doing a very good job.
What is?
Playing around with the virtual backgrounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd have to throw up the green screen to make that work.
All right. Put my watch back on. And oh, freaking butthead. There we go. Apparently, it wants me installing a deck panel here shortly, but I gotta check the RGB panels. Okay, so we need 8 BHCS. I'm surprised. Quite some progress for a small, tiny little bastard.
Yeah, there's a lot of screws left.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Well, an LDO always over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, there's that
I've
one
got-
egg right there that
Yeah, the M3x8s.
yeah, like that's
Oh yeah.
pretty much the screw, I believe.
Oh
in
yeah.
like every single Voron build.
Oh yeah. I've got a few of those. Just 1 or 3. I mean, there's a lot left. So. Noise.
I'm getting a little low.
Oh, nice.
Get a little crunk.
That'd be like a
Hello?
good like prank to pull, like if you're one of the people that build printers on the stream. Like every day that you start working on it again,
Mhm.
you have like everything separated out in like bins like that, and
Mhm.
you'll have it sitting out on your bench, and like at the beginning of every stream, like you put more of that type of screw in that bin until it like just overflows, and just see if anybody says anything.
Right. Oh, they will.
Oh, this is part of Zombie's Screwfinity set.
Mm-hmm.
So I
I
printed
need to
off
get
labels
that.
and everything for it. Come on,
Nice.
there.
Hold on.
Yeah, mine was built with hazard fart.
Come on, focus. It's not background focus. There.
Nice.
It's backwards, but it works.
Yeah, it looks right to me. So
Okay. I got 2 of those above my desk.
nice. Yeah, I gotta build another one of those. I gotta build another one of those racks behind me for containers from
Yeah.
Harbor Freight. I also gotta probably print out the different containers for inside of it because I've got a lot of screws that are, you know, like that long, which is way too big for any of them. So
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
That's what I got this whole box for.
Right.
yeah,
All the oddball stuff.
yeah, my M3s. I kind of want to split it out because I've got a bunch of the countersunk ones with the flat tops, and then like button heads, and then socket heads. And
Yep.
I've got so
Home
many of them at this point. I just gotta spread.
That's what I've been doing. Yep. Yeah. I went to Lowe's or Home Depot and got a thing on a sale. One of
Yeah.
those organizers. Wow. I got 5 of them for like $60 when they were on sale. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
And I only have 3 of them with stuff. And then I made the mistake on one piece of hardware. I ordered both SHCS and BHCS and dumped them to the same bin.
Oh.
I was so mad. And I'm just like, screw it. I will deal with it someday.
Yeah, and usually how I end up getting like screws and stuff is I'll just get like the big kit
on Amazon.
That's how I've been doing them lately, and
Yep. Then you end up with stuff you're never going to use.
Oh, you mean like one of these?
Yeah.
Like, I have M3x22s, which is so nice.
Yeah, one of the things that I kind of run into when I try buying them in bulk from like one of like Bolt Depot or whatever, it seems like the one size that I need like is like the rare size, and you can get them in the pack for much cheaper. Like you can buy you buy all the sizes that you need, and then buy one of those, and it'll still be cheaper.
Oh yeah.
But it is midnight here.
Yeah.
I am hungry.
I haven't had. Did I have dinner? I don't think I had dinner. I don't know. This is what happens when I don't have a routine. Then I'll wake up in the morning, be freaking hungry as shit, and not want to do anything about it. They're acrylic. They're not ACM. You bastard. I think acrylic panels, like the not clear ones, should always be ACM. So I end up having to replace these panels. I ordered a set of ACMs from someone. Oh well, not the end of the world. Just annoying.
Actually, that's what I should look up. I should see if I can find the aluminized panels.
Yeah.
For the Voron. That's the one mod I kind of want to do. Give it a little bit more insulation.
Honor produced by Jin Tao. Sounds like what's that movie? Rush Hour, the original. Jin Tao.
Mai Tao Han Hong Co. Limited.
Yeah.
And Dongguan.
Hongdong.
In Dani Village. Manfang Dami Village. That is a lot of stuff for the names of these.
You could go work. You could go work in Hongdong.
Yeah, that's a. Then again, Wisconsin has Waiawega, so and Menominee and
Minocqua.
Yeah.
Oconomowoc.
And up in Michigan at Tequanimon Falls.
Somebody said one time you can always tell somebody who's actually from Wisconsin because they know how to pronounce Oconomowoc.
I think that's kind of like a Michigan, Minnesota thing, because Minnesota has some pretty funky names too.
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
Minnesota? It's like the 8-ounce Sprite you get at the store.
Yep.
I don't know what the S1 version is, unfortunately. By the way, hi 3D&T. Sorry I didn't get to chat with you at Earth. I was there, and we probably chatted for like 3 seconds, but who knows? So many people. But yeah, I don't know what the S1 version is. So I wish I did, but I don't. I don't know.
Oh, Justin, did you ever play around with those Lafrites that you gave me?
No, I still have a whole bunch.
Because I got an EMMC module for one of them off Amazon.
Nice.
I cannot get that thing to load up at all.
Yeah, I don't have any real use for them. God gave them to me. Like, I don't want to take them back, and so I'm just like, okay.
These guys here.
Yeah. How do you get the EMMC to load?
That's a good question. I was planning on just putting it on the potato, because there's scripts that you can use to write the AMC with the SD card.
Yeah, from the potato.
Yeah.
I've got a Linux laptop and I can't even get the damn thing to write.
Yeah, I still have to go through the steps on getting that fully set up, because I actually killed the install that's in here, so it won't actually boot anymore. That was just my screw up. Okay.
If you figure out how to do it, send me a note on Discord.
All right.
I'm like, I'm going through all the steps. It's not working. What the hell?
Yeah.
Right.
I know that there was like some. Is it like an AMD chip in the computer that you're using? Like an AMD CPU, or is it a Intel?
It's a laptop. It's an old Lenovo.
Oh, my wife's texting. Yay!
Yeah, if it's a Lenovo, it's probably Intel. I guess there was something weird with loading EMC with AMD laptops. Yeah.
I did that same case. I like that case.
Preload more M4
Thank
M3
you.
nuts. Surprise! I'm gonna add those to my next print job. I'm gonna add a whole pile.
So
of them.
it is this case that you're using?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Glad you like it. That was one that I designed when I've got it.
Yep.
Yeah, look at that. Cool.
Just took the cover off now so I could fart around with the switches inside.
Sweet.
These are not bad little single-board computers. Just
Yeah. Yeah. The eMMC is kind of a weird thing. Like, and not having like an SD card slot. Like that's the. Like I had it working on the potato, but I had some weird things going on here. Stuff that was specifically done on that potato was I was trying to like remove all the crap from it, and ended up just completely borking the install. Maybe that'll be my Sunday project, because I got to get that working for the Railcore if I go this route.
Right. I need to look at how to mount. So my base plate piece for the Z melted Z is this thing, and I think it mounts somewhere in this vicinity. I have no idea how. I think it might actually mount on the back. Yep, it's got to. Okay. Yep, it mounts on the back. So that's good. I didn't want to have to drill holes. Okay, good. I don't know. I don't know how this thing actually is supposed to mount. Look at the images.
Oh, I just realized I thought this had only one USB port.
Oh,
I don't know why I thought it only had one.
This
That makes it a lot more useful.
this guy actually sits.
It's an LDO kit.
Yep. I'm just trying to figure this out.
Actually, I scratched that. Becomes
Okay, got it.
becomes less useful because I'm planning on putting a beacon on it.
That makes sense. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Yay, I'm learning things. This is the Fabrico kit, yes.
Oh, it's a Fabrico kit? I thought you said it was the LDO kit.
It is the LDO Fabrico kit.
Oh, that's a combination.
Yeah. Well, so LDO sends them the kit. They swap out 4 of the 5 rails to their Honey Badger rails, which have a better preload.
Oh, okay.
And then they do a bunch of other stuff. And then I do a bunch of other stuff. So,
I didn't realize that's how they were done.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I don't know if the S1 is actually done by Fabrico. I think Fabrico actually does the upgrade on some. Let me pull the site.
But the Midwest goodbye, I should
right, Midwest
stop doing
going
that.
out of here.
I should probably just skedaddle and go get my food
just
that I'm.
Eject you from the thing.
All right, Shane. Have a good night.
See you.
Have a good night, Shane. I'll be around tomorrow in the afternoon.
All right.
Doing this again. So.
All right. Cool.
See you,
everybody.
Thanks for hanging. Where the fuck? Did my M3 nuts go? Oh, I lost my nuts.
Won't be the last time.
Nope, won't be the first. Oh,
won't be the last.
You know, they were right here on top. So,
of course.
So Honey Badger rails for the 4. Honey Badger textured sheet. The Pickle Biblical comes with it. Yeah, there's not a lot they do, but I respect what they do. So. All right, more preloads, and as always, I'm adding extras. You know, might as well. That way, I have space for stuff in the future.
All right, dude, I got a boogie. It's getting late here too.
I don't approve. You gotta wait till I'm done. It's 10 o'clock. It's a Saturday. I should go to bed soon too. I just really want to. But I'll keep going for a little bit. You have a good night. Thanks for hanging. Maybe we'll see you. And then there was one. Me! As long as you don't have screws, see your nuts happens. Yep. Yeah, screws loose. Oh, my screws are loose. I run an event. You don't have to hang. I appreciate it, but I get it. People have lives. I don't, but people do. Yeah, my screws are loose. I run an event. That's that. Yeah. On my wife. Yeah, it's so weird with the 8-hour time change. It's just throwing me off my game. I sleep like crap because in my brain it's like, well, if I'm awake, I could talk to her, text her. But I know I need to sleep, so it just the sleep quality is in the crapper. Come on. You bastard. Another 2-4. Nice. Yep. This will be a fun small printer to take places at. I'll figure out a way to transport it. I have my 2 positrons for a reason. I don't know. I haven't printed with them since I got back to Utopia, which is fine. I have other things to do. Come on, line up, you stupid thing. They tell you to put these M3x10s in, and then trying to load a few extras. That way, it's as big of a deal. And I have plenty of M3 nuts around the apartment. Yeah, this is true, but that's because we all are neurodivergent, right? I normally sleep just fine most nights when the wife's not 5,500 miles away. But yeah, I've got 12. She comes back on the 24th. 11 and a half days. No, 12 and a half days. Yeah. Well, no, 11 and a half, sorry. 11 and a half days till I see her again. So it'll go by fast. It's just like, it's funny. I don't enjoy my job as much as I'd like to. And with her gone, it's like, if I have a bad day, she's asleep by what would be 2 in the afternoon. So if I need to vent, especially to her, because I will vent to my wife, I have to wait till the next morning or till midnight some nights, 11 p.m. midnight. Just depends on when they're getting up. She's exhausted though. They did 25,000 steps yesterday each, because not like stairs, but steps. They went on a hike, and she's just like, my legs hurt. I'm like, there's a reason I don't do things like that. Probably should. I'd be in better shape, but it's all good. Get a couple more of these done. See what's next, and I think tomorrow I'm gonna hotel for the day job. Are you like an owner or just manager? Security. Oof. 3 to 4 hours of sleep, I would know. No, I would be dead. I like my sleep. I usually take a nap on Saturday and Sunday. 1 step low. Damn, dude. And I'm assuming with the 24/7 thing, the owner is probably not present as much as you'd like. I'm assuming it's a nice. Your operations, everything else manager. Nice. Basically make the hotel do things, right? Owner's never around. Yep. I was waiting for that. I had that issue a couple jobs ago. And my owners at the car dealership I work at are in the building almost every day, unless it's a holiday, and then they are long gone. Because, they can have the time off, but, their employees have got to come in and work and make them pennies. 2, 3 more. 3 more of these? Seriously. So, do that. They pay good. As long as they pay well, but I've wanted to be a manager of a parts department. Hello, kitten. I'll feed you in a minute, okay? Oh, here. Clear the spot. He likes my chair. He likes my very expensive chair. Hey, dude. Are you hungry? Yeah, I should feed him. I'm going to feed him here in just a few minutes. I should have fed him while the guys were here, because now I don't want to leave and be a dead stream. But it is late. There's not. Well, I just need to add some nuts in places, but it's okay. Wow, this printer's so small. Whoa. Oh, my headset's dying. Well, which I guess. Hold on. Wants treats, yeah. Yeah, I think mine's hungry. Let's see if the headset switches. Okay. There we go. Switch to the other ear, so the audio might be a little weird for a few minutes while it adapts. Hey, Foof. Love you. Yeah, Squints. Love you. My cat is a very smart cat. He knows what he wants, when he wants it, and that's it. I've asked him questions. You know, we have to put specific topping on his food, and don't have to, but we can. And I will ask him if he wants that topping or not, and he will respond. So he is getting what he asks for instead of getting what I give him. Oh, more M3 nuts? Jesus. Oh. Okay. I'm going to call it. My back's hurting. I should probably be continuing this tomorrow at some point. Probably later afternoon, evening. So I appreciate everyone who's been watching. Thank you for the stream time. We have made some progress, not nearly as much as I'd like, but you know, that's part of. I need to print the diffuser. Crap. Okay, I'll get that later. But we've got the bed mount, the Kirigami. We've got our belted Z belt holder and through part, and a few other things. You can kind of see the color combo coming together. I've got green, British Racing Green, Radioactive Orange, and Galaxy Purple, or Galactic Purple, which it's a nice combo. I think it's going to complement nicely and be a very bright printer. And I have some polycarbonate parts that are almost done to help with some stuff like that. So, yeah, everyone have a great evening, morning, whatever you want to call it. And we will see you tomorrow, today, Sunday. Have a great night. I don't have an outro. First stream of yours, yeah. And I do weekly Wednesday night Maker Hangouts. Not every Wednesday night, but for the next two. And then I will probably stream for a build if I'm going to keep doing that. Because it is nice to have someone to talk to. It does slow down the build, but I do enjoy the people. So, well, for you guys, thanks for watching. I don't have an outro, so I'm literally just going to hit end stream. Have a great night.